Alright, so we're going to be looking at two dilation questions right now. So question number 1 is going to read, triangle JKL is dilated. So remembering back to our cubes method, we're going to box keywords. So dilate is one of our keywords from our academic vocabulary we've learned. With the origin as the center of dilation to create triangle J prime, K prime, L prime. Which rule represents the dilation that has been applied to triangle JKL to create triangle J prime, K prime, L prime? Remember, underlining our last sentence, that is basically telling us what we need to do or what we're looking for. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and highlight in blue my old shape, or old image, as they say. So my old image is what is in blue. And now I'm going to highlight in green my new image. So dilations, of course, are going to be going from your old to your new image. Now, it looks like from my blue to my green, or from my blue triangle to my green triangle, what has happened is it's gotten larger, it's enlarged. So let's remember back to my rules for dilation, which I will write out. First of all, it needs to be in this form, kx, comma, ky. So that means you're multiplying k times a variable and k times the y variable, so x and y. Now, if k is greater than 1, the image will become bigger. If k is less than 1, the image will become smaller. Now, so we have everything laid out for us, and we have our rules, and we know that the old image is getting larger. We're going to go ahead and look at our answer choices. So the first answer choice says x plus 6, y plus 3. First thing we notice is it says plus and minus. This is a common misconception. People think that if it's a plus, the image gets larger. If it's a minus, the image gets smaller. That is not the case. This is its own rule, which is translations. It moves the object, but it does not affect the size. So A is wrong. Same thing with B. Plus does not mean the image is getting larger. It just means it's moved to the right, X, and is moved up plus 3. So that B is out because that is also a translation. Now, C looks like what we talked about, kx and ky. So it looks like it's correct in that way, but it's 1/2. If we were to use a number line, 1/2 would be on the left side, and it would be less than 1. So we know that C is out. 0.5 specifically if you want to put it in decimal form. Now, D is an improper fraction, which they are larger than 1. If I want to convert that to a decimal, 7/4, Control Enter. I'm going to get 1.75, which is going to be on the right side of the triangle, which is going to be greater than 1. So my answer is D, because k greater than 1, the image gets bigger. Now let's look at the second question. Same thing. Use your cubes method and read the problem first. Parallelogram PQRS is dilated. Again, the key word is dilated by a scale factor. Scale factor and dilation are pretty much the same thing. Of 2. 2 is our number. Create parallelogram P prime, Q prime, R prime, S prime. Which rule describes this transformation? So again, we're looking for another rule. This is even easier. We don't even have to do anything with the images. We're just going to look at the rule. So writing out again, kx, ky, Again, we're going to write 2. We're going to substitute the 2 for the k. So 2x, 2y. And when we look at, of course, all our answers, the only one that will match is A. And I even want you guys, when you guys take your test, look at each answer choice and right next to each one what you see. So this is a translation. Remember, if it's plus or minus, translation, that is out. D, that's a rotation rule. Anytime the x and y's switch, you automatically know it's a rotation. D is out. And B is wrong because 0.5 does not match the 2 up there. So 2x and 2y.